Who is taking care of this artist? Oh.
Da, kako ste?
Dobro.
Ja sam Branko čerka.
Čije?
Branko.
Nemo se zajeba. Jao.
Kako ste? Dugo mi smo se vidjeli, da. Pa jedna, ova je druga.
Nemo se zajeba.
Vidiš kako vreme proda.
Moram vino popijem. Ne mogu. Ne, a pazi ovoga, pazi ovoga, pazi ovoga, pazi ovoga, pazi ovoga, pa ti si, Slovenac tvoj,
Ili si Hrvat, ne znam da li si Hrvat.
Komunista još uvek.
Ti u redu dobro.
Ima super ti.
Jesi ti još uvek, znaš svaki put kad pređem tamo, jesi ti još i uvek on zgrade?
No, prešao sam St. Lawrence Market.
A to si došao, ono dobio si stan onaj. Jer bomba. Imaš neke veze? Meni treba isto stan.
Nemam, tako mi se desio dvosoban stan, senior building, $300 plaćam rentu.
Imaš neku vezu?
Sa penzijom, nemam. Nego dobrim ljudima se dobro događa. Eto, ajde, pa čekaj, a si porastao malo, evo ja snimam 4K. Evo ga filma. Izviđenja, kad je bio mali. Dušan.
Piotrek.
Ajde, idemo dalje.
Well, you might as well get in this too.
Branko.
No, hey, we're taking a family picture later.
Ova lepota.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Kako izdržava svoj ovim ženskima ovdje? Pa nije ti lako.
Vjerovatno srela pa priča. Došli smo već na to. To je u stvari...
Ja ne mogu ovu omladinu da prepoznam više. Bili komunisti, sad je princ valijant. Evo ga. To je edition. Trudi se. U odnosu na tvog muža ti se makar trudiš.
Pa ja volim da budem bolje onako kako se osjećam iznutra.
Zato ti ljubim ruci. Uvek.
Baš lepo, nisam te dugo vidjela. Kako si?
Cvetam u ljubavi, u mladosti, bogat sam, pun para, nemam nikakve probleme seksualne, više.
Vidimo se.
Čao, pošalju ovo, molim. Ajde. Hello. Let's start. Oh.
Production.
Are we waiting for a priest?
Yes.
Where's the priest?
Waiting for camera.
He cancelled. He can't make it. All right.
Oh, I see.
Ready. Vasco. Go.
Action.
All
I told him
right.
to give me 20 minutes heads up. He told me right now.
It's
You knew
okay.
this 3 months in advance, that your father is painting in the basement.
Actually, he's painting on the second story.
Not the second story.
Technicalities, technicalities. Hi, how are you?
Change to easel.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Branko Mioković's opening exhibition of In Between. It's really wonderful to see so many familiar faces from the long-standing experience and memories we've all shared at Praxis Gallery. So it's really meaningful to have us all here together. We had prepared a text, an article was written about this particular series of work. And we have translated, it's both in English and we translated in Serbian. And we just wanted to share some excerpts of that. If you wanted to read the full text, it's posted here on the wall. Did you want to say anything? Okay, so I will start and then he will follow. So as you look around this the room, for those of us who are familiar with Branko Miokovиć and we know his work, we will now experience the state of in-between Branko and Branko, because this is exactly what this collection of works represents, Branko's creative unpredictability. If we left Branko some years ago, where he employs colors and forms in a purely symbolic search, it is certain that that is not where we would find him today. The collection of works in this exhibition is proof that we did not find him where we left him last, nor did we meet nor did we meet him with our imaginations where we had expected. His imagination and power to realize this imagination in practice outweighs our dreams of his artistic power. If we left him 13 years ago with a symbolic series of canvases entitled Flags, which I'm sure many of you were in attendance for, convinced that he would go further in this direction, we would be deceived. We now meet him again with a dedicated attempt to define the category of in-between. So, what does in-between mean? The meaning of this category, in-between, implies two extremes, something that is bounded by two different and opposing opposites. Branko's option, the solution offered by Branko, is shown by the richness of color and distortion and is reduced to the meaning between many extremes amongst other qualities. When we look around the room and we look at this particular series, we see there's a lot of symbolism, but symbolism that's different from what has been shown in Branko's work in the past. We see the contrast of optimal bright lights and colors, but we also see this impending darkness.
Are you a daughter?
Yes, I'm one of his children. There's many of us scattered around this room, along with the upcoming generations. But so for those of us who are familiar with the works of Branko, there's a lot of symbology that is repeating itself, but I feel that the contrast and the drama is a lot different than what has happened before.
Comes with age, yeah.
It comes with age, yeah. They soften in some ways, but harden in others, I suppose. In any event, one of the interesting another, I guess, characteristics of these pieces as well is how they almost look as if you're looking through a kaleidoscope. But the difference is that when you look through a kaleidoscope, there's a lot of sharp edges where the images don't expand across those reflections. But what we see through this series is that everything's bleeding into one another. There's multiple layers of depths, and it's really about exploring the memories. So as a child of Branko, looking at the paintings, it really makes me wonder what are the memories that he's exploring, what are the emotions that he's expressing through this artistic series, given the events in life over the last few years. And I think that's one of the most memorable and meaningful things about this series of works, is that the beauty in life and the beauty in the contrast that exists between being in that state of in-between. So, congratulations.
I don't have very many words to tell you. I'm not man of many words anyway. I just want to thank you for coming here to see the show, and I hope these paintings will explain everything. I mean, easy to what's behind. Symbolism is clear. If you read what Radovan Gajić had written here, it will be much easier for you to go into depth. And I just want to tell you that recent events in our lives changed our plans and our desires. Desires are still the same, but plans are changed. So all this can be seen on these paintings, especially the ones with the dark sky, with this always threatening storm which will strike without warning. So that's it, very simple. Life goes on. Thank you.
If I may to use the opportunity, 38 years ago when Branko opened on Dundas Street West, the first gallery, and then he was continuing painting churches, gods. Now this is abstract.
Yeah, it's behind.
It's behind. Anyhow,
No, I mean it's behind.
I fall in love with Rada Kovilić
Yeah.
at his gallery. That was the biggest love ever. And now I see, no really, now I see he's still alive, his wife is smiling, kids, look at this. This is the beauty. Stop doing paintings. You did enough.
What else to do?
Da poljubim ja moju legendu. Drago mi je što stigneš svuda. Ajde, ajde. Ajde, ajde.
Kad je ono potreba za vučama, ti violinicu samo... Ako to ne radiš, ovo može. Ne mogu da šta još provali kako se sve to radi.
Sjećam se, Rade dođe u galeriju i onda ja stalno pričam o svemu i svačemu.
A ti sama, Branko radi, a on ne zna šta će sa sobom, a?
Nije, stalno sam se žalila da mi nešto...
Ne, tražila sam vas, niste odgovorili. Niko, tražila sam vas, niste odgovorili.
Ja, to je već uzimalo ovako. A to ono, znaš, kad bi čovjek na vreme otkrio.
Nije, bila sam stalno u modu.
Okay, okay. No, to use this opportunity. What was this?
To discuss.
What was this? Okay, you've been trying...
Znaš šta je ovo? To je onaj međunoži kod žene, onaj trov. Oko ceo život vrti.
Pa gde Plavčić poveže? Pa je ovo, šta je? Ovo je umetnost. Samo je...
To je to. Kaže između je, sve je nešto između. Najlepše kad ti između nogu je.
Nije ti...
to ne ove sete.
Nije ti lako, jete. Idi, moraš na Kubu malo. Da potrošiš lovo, Ajde. Hey! How come we have Chinese? How come we have Chinese? And you are?
Counts are being looked. Okay, everyone look at the camera.